Good morning. This morning we read from Ezekiel chapter 20 verse 45 down to the 22nd verse of the 22nd chapter. It starts with a clear prophecy against the southern kingdom. The Lord is going to judge them. The north has already been judged, but now God is going to judge the southern kingdom too. The fear is that both the righteous and the unrighteous will be caught up in God's judgment. So it rolls into 21. This is what he's saying. Everyone is going to be caught in this judgment. Both the righteous and the unrighteous alike are going to be caught in God's judgment. And he's going to use the king of Babylon. And Babylon is going to come against him because of the judgment of the Lord. The sword is going to come. And when the king of Babylon comes, the king of Babylon is going to have a choice. And he's going to consult omens, idols, false omens. It's like flicking a coin, but he's going to look at a liver. These wise men are going to do various things and give advice. And the Lord said, I'm going to rig that. So he will come against Jerusalem. God is in charge of everything. God determines the actions of human leaders. They think they're making their own minds up, or they think that they are deciding on the basis of omens, but the Lord is directing what he wants to happen. And judgment is going to come on Jerusalem. And then he goes on and details why judgment is coming on Jerusalem. You're a holy city, but you have defiled my laws. You've broken my laws in a way even the heathen nations wouldn't have done. You've offered sacrifices to idols. And so the honor of God's name has been brought low by the people who he called. The glory that belonged to the Lord has been given to another. This is why they come under judgment. The pain that they cause to each other, the evil that they do, is all cause for God to judge them. But the evil that they do and the offerings to false idols are one and the same thing. They shame the Lord who called them. And this is how it is for us today. As Christians live on the earth, those who honor the name of the Lord should live in such a way that brings honor to him. Because if we sin, if we fall, if we are disobedient to him, then we don't only shame ourselves, we shame the Lord who called us. We discredit him and we discredit his law and his message. So we are called to live holy lives, not just for our own benefit, but for the honor and the glory of the one who called us. Jerusalem was going to face punishment, strict, stern punishment. It was going to be melted like gold or other metals are melted in the furnace. But gold and metals melted in the furnace are melted and molded for one of two reasons. Either they're melted to purify them, or they're melted to be molded. And this, of course, is how God was working his people. He was purifying them through the fire, and he was molding them to be the people he wanted them to be. Painful and hard was their judgment, but God was shaping them through it.